like just explaining, how you catch waves and stuff. And I remember I was surfing, actually I was doing underwater surfing, and like I'd body surf, but I'd catch the wave underwater and just surf it underwater. And I'm like, and he's like, oh yeah, you can be on top of the wave, And I'm like, I kind of like it under the water,
That's trippy that you started under instead of over, like a dolphin.
I went in there and then as soon as he opens the door, the thing is just like full of stuff. On one wall, it's all swim fins. So here I am. I'm like into bodyboarding, right? Yeah. And it's almost like was climbing into his mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like this wall is all these different swim fins. He had like mechanical, like everything was like, there's so many wacky, weird and wondrous things like that he had. And there was like tons of them. There's lots of them. My sponsors, which were pretty good back in the late 80s. And so I bought a house and I was living in that. And then with Morey Boogie, the company now with Kransco, the R&D guy would pick me up and take me to Mexico from Huntington Beach. So he'd pick me up in Huntington. We'd go down to Tijuana where the factory was. And then we'd go shape boards. And I had some latitude, so I'd go for it. And there's some really talented guys down there. And I knew what it was, but just to see it was something else. Shane Dorian used to come on as little grommet just to come in and check out my walls. Like, he used to come in there just to look,
That's so funny, just to interrupt there quickly, how you had the posters on your wall and then we had posters of you on our wall at Pipe.
Yeah.
And this is where it all started on this day.
Interesting. Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah.
to think about that.
Yeah. So anyway, so I'm out there, and I slowly work my way into it, like I want to try to get one of these waves, right? And so I slowly work my way into it, and a wave comes in, and I'm like starting to paddle, like, okay, there's no one behind me. Okay, I'm going to start paddling. And then all these guys start paddling in front of me, and I'm like, frick, man, they're going to drop in and kill me.
Yeah.
Well, Sonny, hey, Mike's going to Jaws. Get over there and film it. We need to get film of this. So, because at that time, the project was full steam. We had all this money from Mattel to do this project. And so we're like, yeah, okay. So I show up at Malika Gulch, and there's all like Laird guys, all these guys with their skis, and everybody's. I show up I just felt like the freaking like idiot, just standing there with my little bodyboard, like, and they're just like, who's this kook? What's he gonna do? Like, this guy's not gonna be able to surf that. Having that perspective, I think, was really healthy for me, because you get caught up in the world, you get caught up in materialism, you get caught up in everything. And so having that perspective, I think, was really, really good for me. I think that was a good, so my experience was terrifying and profoundly positive.